What would you like to see become a trend in 2016?
Field birth.
Field birth?
Yeah, where you gotta dig a birthing trench in the backyard. You just slide your baby out right into the mud, let the dogs eat the placenta.
If you could beat up any living celebrity, just beat the shit out of them, who would you choose?
Any child.
Assuming you had an unlimited amount of money, who would you dress up for Halloween this year?
Dress up as the only man in the world with unlimited money. Because I'd have it already, and I could just wear my clothes. And then they'd be like, who are you for Christmas? And I'd be like, the man with unlimited money. And they'd be like, prove it. And then I'd pull out $1 and hand it to him, and I'd be like, you don't even have to give it back.
You could get an exotic pet. What pet would you get?
A Squirtle.
A Squirtle?
A Squirtle.
What's a Squirtle?
I don't know. It sounds exotic.
You could have a sit-down conversation with any filmmaker, living or dead. Which one would you want to have that conversation?
Oh, Paul movies.
Paul movies?
Inventor of movies.
You could start a riot anywhere on the planet. Where would you start a riot?
How about in Fergie's house?
You're in a train. Somebody else is in that train. Who is it?
It's probably Mike Trains.
Alright, so you've got a magical machine that can constantly have one type of dish prepared. Just at all times, you can just walk up to this machine and it'll spew you out a plate of one thing. What would that machine make?
Oh man, I would probably say my grandmother's recipe for machine spew.
You have to just exile one animal from the animal kingdom. No worries about the ecosystem, fuck it. Which animal would you exile into oblivion?
Lithuanians.
Alright, so they're making another Harry Potter movie, but they let you choose what the subtitle is. Harry Potter and the blank. What's the subtitle?
Harry Potter and the Salty Boys.
If I need some ranching done, if I need some good old cattle ranching done, do you know anyone I can call?
I got a guy. Yeah. Call him, named Jim.
Okay. Gotta come up with a new type of business. This is a completely new type of business. So you put up an establishment, like a building. What? People go in, what do they find? What are you selling?
Okay, so I've been thinking about this actually. It's an alarm clock. Now you've heard of these services where it's an alarm clock, but instead of making you wake up with a sound, it makes you wake up by donating your money to charity every minute that you don't wake up. I got one for you. Every minute that you don't wake up, it subscribes you to another email list that will get you on a watch list. And if you don't wake up after 10 minutes and the snooze goes off, it relinquishes all your money and possessions to ISIS.
You have one room in your house that's just filled with one type of thing. What would you fill a room with?
I decline to answer that question. I got my alarm clock to get me on watch lists. I don't need that nonsense.
Final question to bring it all full circle. How do you really feel about President Barack Obama?
I think there's something I need to tell you. And I think you need to turn the camera off.
Holy shit.